On this episode, we finally get this rig running right, on the road, and then back off. This could be a very, very exciting moment for the Wagoneer and Cummins problem that we've been having.
See these two bolts? That bolt right there has lots of holes in it. There's a big hole in the end of it. Gonna let all the fuel bypass. Now, Pensacola Diesel sent me this one. It has a tiny little hole in it and a much smaller hole in the end of it. They're telling me that all my fuel is bypassing to the tank and never having a chance to, what's fuel do? Do what fuel does, build pressure, and fire the injectors. So we're gonna put this in, and if this joker works, that is the most amazing $20 fix I've ever had in my life.
Oh my gosh.
And we're going to drink beer after that. Gee.
Yes. Cross your fingers.
We're gonna try.
And toes.
Pretty simple. That's the return line. You get both of our washers on here. Washers have rubber on them so they keep from leaking. It threads in. Man, I hope this works.
Me too.
It's been so much freaking work.
Oh my goodness.
And if this is the problem, it's totally on me. I should have known better. My fault. I've done this before. So the fuel enters the injection pump right here. It would normally come from that lift pump. So on these diesels, you have two pumps. You have one that sucks it from the tank and one that turns it into about 3,500 PSI. That's this guy. And the lift pump that pulls it up from the tank, what that thing was doing was it was actually producing air. So we got this clear line on here and we were seeing bubbles in it. And when you get that situation, a lot of times it'll misfire or it'll load up with air and then it'll eventually die. AutoZone, we bought this little guy and we've got it wired up now. It's electric and we're not getting any air. That's how we knew we had another problem when we finally eliminated the air. Because all along, I mean, the symptoms it's having was like it was sucking air. And it was, but apparently that wasn't the major problem we were having.
So we're still going to crank it up on the little electric fuel pump?
Yeah, we're going to use it because one, it's hooked up, and secondly, we know that it wasn't producing air, so I think it would be good to go with that.
Okay.
It's time to bleed the fuel system for the 33rd time.
That's a low estimate.
Yeah, right. Okay, spin it a little bit. If it's cranks, kill it. Okay, go. Tons of air. That's a lot of air still. Done.
Hallelujah, babe. Oh my gosh.
Well, the moral of the story is, kids, you just can't be a dumbass like me. Yeah, apparently that bolt was it.
Holy moly.
It sounds good now.
It sounds really good. My heart's racing.
You can hear all 135 of those horsepowers. Or whatever these are.
All the torques. Babe.
All the torques, yeah. Hit the key again. I want to hear it. Crank up.
Okay, temp-wise, it's okay because we don't have a radiator in it.
It's not ideal, but yeah, we're going to kill it pretty quick.
I can't believe it's running good.
Let me Instagram this.
Okay. It's definitely worth gramming.
Get inside there.
Pilot Reeves. Oh my gosh, dude.
Key on?
It is now.
Start this bitch.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Y'all Y'all, this is getting really, really, really exciting. I think this thing may actually not only leave our yard, but leave like our city, and it might even get on a trail.
It's going to leave our life.
We gotta button some stuff up on this. Aaron's working on the charge tube. He is a freaking honey badger over there. We've got to install the brakes. We've got to bleed the brakes. Got to bleed the clutch. We have new drive shafts. I think they're in frame over there. Freshly cut and modified to actually work on this rig. We'll see if anything else comes up.
Until the transmission goes out, and then the transfer case goes out, and then the clutch goes out. And all the tires pop randomly, and whatever else.
No.
If it keeps with its current trend.
No, it's going to be fine. Oh, looky there. That's a 5.0. But we only do LS swaps. No, we don't. We do Cummins swaps too. That 5.0 is for the Bronco. You gotta stay tuned for that. I came here to tell you though that I thought I was gonna get to work, and all I did was search for nuts the whole time, for straps, for the friggin' drive shaft, and I'm missing a bunch. It's like 6:30 here, and I've been invited over for a sleepover with my sister and my cute little niece. So I'm gonna go have family time, and Aaron's gonna keep working, and then we're gonna get back to it tomorrow morning. Boom, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Check y'all later. It's drive shaft time. We just Googled because I couldn't remember exactly if the slip part of the drive shaft went toward the rear end or if it went towards the trans, and the pictures I saw, it goes to the rear end, so hopefully that's correct. I'm sure lots of you will tell me if it's incorrect. So the caps of this U-joint aren't flush with the outside of the yoke. I'm wondering if this side has different size. That one looks better.
They're going to be two different sizes.
Yeah, I don't like the way the strap is not going to like go flush around the U-joint here.
Way off in size.
So I think when I switch it around, it's better.
Stan designed it this way.
Okay.
And they are the drive shaft people. The internet's wrong again.
Good. What, baby? Hi. 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 You're freaking out. You're freaking out right now. You sit on my nuts. Your nuts are on my nuts, bud. Really, Finley? Move your nuts. I need to get to my nuts. They're my lock washers. Got it. Do I have 6 chins, babe? I'm gonna just see how I can finagle my way out of a 6 chin situation. Up close and personal with this differential. Rear drive shaft is in. Down to the front. Out of there, screwdriver. Okay. Front yoke is tight, rear yoke is tight, back drive shaft is good. Holy moly, I think the drive shafts are done. What you gonna do, babe?
We'll see if this junk will move.
All right.
We need some air in these tires.
Yeah, we do, dude. I think we could go places.
It
So we need
sure
to bleed the
seems
clutch
like
and bleed the brakes, install the brakes.
it. Clutch seems okay.
Really?
Yeah, it's good enough. It tried to move though.
It did.
Can't argue with that.
All right, time to throw the booster in. Freaking awesome, man. Are we just ready for all this, babe? Bolting this system together.
Yeah.
Here's the other one right here.
I know, it's hard to believe that anything will go smoothly enough just to install it.
I'm second guessing everything because it's going so easily. I'm done here. Nice. We are out here, it's the next morning, and we're gonna bleed the brakes on this thing.
Saucing it up.
Love you.
Love you too. Okay, hold it. Okay, hold it.
Got it.
Okay, we can stop there.
Finally.
I think we got it. I'm gonna get you some earmuffs. Emily's about to put earmuffs on. These things are dry rotted like crazy. We have new tires, but the offset's wrong on the rim. And we wanna move this thing around and drive it, so we have to air them up. But I've had two 18-wheeler tires blow up in my face, and I'm pretty sure that's why I can't hear anything. So, put some earmuffs on.
Wow, things went silent.
Come on, buddy. Say bye to the camera.
Well, turns out our brains need coffee to operate properly. We put our mics on, we just didn't turn them on. Yeah, so it was like this really nice silent film. I'll take you through what happened. First, Aaron tried to manually pull the tire onto the wheel.
Using my tiny bit of man strength.
That didn't work. Oh shoot, we're gonna have to blow some stuff up. P.S. I got really excited.
Here's me catching a tire on fire.
And we just couldn't get Aaron it fast enough for it to seat on the wheel, so we kept trying. And trying. And then we ran out of starter fluid, and then we finished our coffee. So now it's gonna work, right?
Yep, it's gonna work this time.
Yeah.
We're gonna put some water on this rim. There's a possibility that there's dirt in there keeping it from wanting to seat. Here we go. Sounds a lot more powerful. Come on, baby.
Babe, that's gonna be it. It's staying seated.
Just needed a little bit of water on it.
That is so awesome. Babe, you did it.
Heck yeah.
That is so freaking great. Making sure it's fully seated.
Yeah.
Holy moly, we're gonna get to go drive this thing. Now, we're gonna take it mudding. Real mud. That was pretty awesome mudding, Aaron.
Yeah.
Dang.
Too bad you couldn't see the tire that actually got muddy.
Oh my gosh. Dude, we freaking drove it.
Yeah.
Next, full-on adventure. Okay, y'all. We're back in the shop. The Wagoneer drove out. We went mudding. Aaron just made a list, you guys. Look.
And I've already finished something. Don't look at my spelling, it's probably all wrong.
We're gonna try and do all of this stuff today. and hopefully go drive it either this evening or first thing in the morning, and go adventure. We're so ready to get this thing out and like go have fun with it, because it hasn't seen fun in a really long time. It's just been kind of sad sitting over there. It's
I
really
mean, there's
exciting.
that one day that you washed it, and I'm sure it thought that was fun. I would.
Oh, thanks.
Rear shocks, they're mounted on the top, but not on the bottom.
They're just dangling.
When we started doing the engine swap, the owner of the truck said, I've never liked these leaf springs. I'm gonna go ahead and custom order some. What happens with the diesel, they tend to sag. In the past, we've tried to add leaves and things like that, and it just doesn't work. So what we did is we found out that you can buy a leaf spring based on the hanger width, and then you go in and you tell them how much it weighs, front axle, back axle, and then they'll build you a custom leaf spring based on the height. Because really cool, I'm gonna use them on other stuff.
Additional modifications that we have yet to tell you about on the Wagoneer are front and rear big Dana 44s out of the 3/4 ton Ford with the high steer conversion in the front. 410 gears, NP 205 transfer case, bolted to the rebuilt NV 4500 transmission. And she's sitting on 37-inch military tires on 16.5-inch rims.
We need to get to work. We've got a lot to do,
something.
and we really want to go drive this thing.
So you're gonna put the shocks on for me?
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, next on the list is to strap the battery down. And, you know, you may look at this and think, well, that's a ratchet strap in the lead, goof. It's not, it's a battery strap. Don't worry about it. You guys, we're doing pretty good. We've checked quite a bit off the list today. It is now late Saturday evening, and we've got to go buy a fire extinguisher. The hood and also finishing out the trans tunnel isn't super vital. Tomorrow, first thing in the morning, go buy a fire extinguisher and then go drive this thing. We'll see y'all in the morning. Look, GoPro's rolling. Hopefully soon we'll be rolling.
If this beast will roll.
Oh my gosh.
I pulled it out of the shop, put it back in. That felt like a big success, but
Exactly.
now we get to experience it together.
Oh my goodness. Let's do this.
I'm gonna hit the button.
Okay.
A little bit slow. We've not put the thing that covers the transmission in. We also haven't installed the exhaust. So we have diesel coming up through here.
We could open the moonroof.
We could. The brakes are a lot better with the vacuum hooked up, yeah. And you know what? Power steering's not working. It's got a leak. So I'm gonna grab a quart and throw in there real quick, because that would make this a lot easier. Power steering works now.
Yay. Good job, Aaron.
It's a lot easier. There we go.
This is so huge, Aaron.
It is.
I hope we make it a little ways down the road.
Holy smokes.
Oh, man.
This entire top slides back. It's pretty awesome. Got a little breeze now. Let some of that smoke out.
Yes.
I'm gonna go buzz through the neighborhood first. Make sure everything keeps working. Make sure we continue to have oil pressure. And see what happens.
Boom.
I think that's diesel smoke. I think that's something else.
Like a oil leak?
Yeah, I might glance at it. I think it's just newness melting off our pipes and stuff.
Well, and also all the
Yeah,
bleeding
it's
of those.
diesel steaming off, and it'll be fine. driving.
Awesome.
It's rough riding. You gotta love an old 12 valve Cummins. Man, it's just,
So awesome.
this is the sound of my youth.
I'm like
And
sad to put exhaust on it.
it's gonna be a straight fight. You know, all the 18-wheelers that I've always worked on are inline six. A lot of them were Cummins, and they just had a very similar sound. And so it feels cool, I like it. Especially when you lug it.
So awesome.
We've already lost our power steering. All that fluid's leaked out.
That's crazy. Ooh, we're back at the house. Freaking test drive went pretty awesome.
Hey, you know what?
What?
We drove back to the house. We didn't tow it.
Ugh. Praise
No
the freaking
chains.
Lord.
And we found the power steering leak, at least the major one.
Yeah. Greatness.
Old factory hose that we tied into is busted.
While Aaron was working on getting the hoses all figured out, I put the grill in. Dave converted this. This didn't come factory on this year model. Doesn't that look awesome? Aaron, it's time. We're getting ready to take this thing off of the pavement.
Where it belongs.
Dude, this is so amazing. Sounds so good.
Yeah, I know. It needs a hater pipe out of the hood.
Yeah. This is winning, babe. This is winning. Dude. This is amazing. Oh, geez. This is so rad. Dave, I love
know.
this so much. Woo!
I like it.
Winning. Oh my God. Nice. Magnificent. All the way down, this is so freaking sweet. Yeah. Amazing. Ugh. Yes, make it pretty. Okay, I think I want to get out and do some filming of you coming up this.
Okay.
Yeah. So awesome. I think it's great. We ran back to the house to get Finley and some food. And we're back out on the trail by the lake, and it's freaking awesome. And now we're gonna eat some food.
And drink some bubbly barbly drink.
Bubbly barbly?
Bubbly barley drink.
Bubbly barley.